What's up, everybody? Doriso here. In this episode, I'll be discussing my personal strategy of bowling for dollars by investing in multi-bagger stocks. I'm personally shooting for those multi-baggers since I can handle a higher risk tolerance than most investors out there. Let's make some money. I'll end this episode with a quick update on my YouTube stock portfolio that I've been building from $0 to infinity. Let's get straight to it. Have you heard about the term multi-bagger? Multi-bagger stock is a stock which gives a return of more than 100%. If you like 100% returns on your hard-earned money, just like me, then click the like button. I wonder if we could get maybe 12 likes? Peter Lynch coined the term multi-bagger in his book called One Up on Wall Street. Definitely recommend reading it. It's one of my favorite investing books out there. The book may have been written back in 1988. Yeah, sure, that's a long time ago. It's actually before I was born. But I found that after reading it, a lot of the investing techniques I've been using over the past 10 years are pretty similar to Lynch's approach to multiplying money. Lynch uses the multi-bagger reference from a baseball analogy where bags or bases that a runner reaches are the measure of the success of a play. The multi-bagger analogy could be compared to a sport I used to play back in my high school days. There's a big battle amongst people calling it a sport or just a game. Bowling. I play a lot of sports and I would label bowling as more of a game than sport. Yes, I was a bowler. I was actually pretty good too. My league average was around 210, give or take, per game my senior year back in 2009. My old varsity jacket is still in the back of my closet. If you never bowled competitively before, a bagger in bowling refers to a streak of strikes that a bowler puts together in a single game. After a bowler hits 3 strikes in a row, also called a turkey, any strike thereafter to keep the streak going is referenced as a bagger, plus the strike number. As with any game, you always want to start strong. First strike followed by a second strike is always the goal. 3 strikes in a row, and you have a turkey. 4 strikes, a 4-bagger. 5 strikes in a row, that's a 5-bagger. A 6-bagger. Thereafter, you want to continue to keep the streak alive to hit the almighty 300 perfect game, which is 12 strikes in a row. Never hit a 300 myself, but I did receive a high score in a local tournament back in the day. I even received a plaque. High score for the tournament was 257 that day. Anybody out there beat that score? One of my classmates used to rock his perfect game ring on one of his fingers. Pretty corny, I know, but it was quite an accomplishment. 12 strikes in a row is quite a feat. Any luck getting a couple strikes in a row yourself? Now, just like in bowling, you want to get as many multi-baggers in a row during a 3-game match. Relating back to the stock market, it is my goal to find as many companies currently on the stock exchange that have upside potential of becoming a 1-bagger or 100%, 2-bagger, 200%, a 5-bagger, 500%. You get the picture. A $100 investment turns to $600. Add a zero, 1,000 turns to $6,000. Add another zero, 10,000 turns to $60,000. How about one more zero? $100,000 turns to $600,000. Pretty good, right? Remember, there's no ceiling to a stock price. These multi-baggers are out there for the taking. Bowling for dollars. Let's find these growth stocks. Have you heard of Amazon? That was a fantastic multi-bagger. Was the company back then what it is today? No way. Bezos had a lot of downs along the way. How about Netflix? Have you heard of that one? That's another multi-bagger. You see the chart on your screen. Apple? That's another one. Wow. And Tesla? Yep, that's one more. That's been shooting to infinity these past couple of weeks. As you could tell, we're familiar with all of these names today and see these branded logos around our daily everyday lives. I just went to the mall yesterday. Anyone else notice that the Apple store is always packed when you walk past the storefront? How about Tesla? It seems people are always checking out the new models. Is Tesla a brand that has potential to match Apple's success? Time will tell. All right, Doriso, we get it. Anyone could easily look back at history and run the numbers to find out how much they could have made, right? How much they should have made, how much they would have made. I call them the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Let's talk about the main reason I started this episode series here on YouTube. My goal is to track, document, and share one of my stock portfolios, which is on a trajectory to infinity, starting at $0. Do I feel I have an edge over Wall Street when it comes to finding these multi baggers and multiplying my money? Absolutely. My goal here on this channel is to never suggest buying the stocks in my stock portfolio on your screen. I'm just an average person, maybe like yourself, not a financial advisor, that's just showing what I'm doing personally to grow and build my money with the knowledge I learned over the past 10 years of investing in the stock market. All thoughts are mine and mine alone. I can't wait for my first bear market. It's coming. Just a matter of time. Will there be stocks that continue to go up in tough times like a recession? Sure, there will. Just look at past history. A lot of the names are labeled as recession proof stocks. That may be a good topic to discuss in a future episode. Let me know. Remember, it's my goal to multiply my hard earned money in any type of market. Bull market or bear market, it doesn't matter. Purchasing individual stocks compared to index funds allows me to be one up on Wall Street, backed with all the research that hits my brain. Did you catch the end of last episode, episode 13? I went over how there are tons of metrics to review prior to building a bull thesis in any company you believe will make you money. Back to my portfolio here on YouTube. I'm a believer of putting money where my mouth is rather than just providing stock names that I like. Seems those types of videos are popular here on YouTube. The only difference with my channel is that I'm actually investing my hard-earned money in the stocks that I believe will go up and that I value over the long term. It may take years, not months, to produce big results. I'm willing to wait it out. Will my stocks go down in the short term? Sure. Will I have losing stocks? Definitely. But it is my goal to limit my losses and adjust accordingly based on what the overall market throws at me on a yearly basis. Will I eventually sell shares of stock? Of course I will. You'll just have to stay tuned and maybe learn a bit from my knowledge that I will discuss here in these episodes. Big things in the pipeline for this channel. Hopefully, you joined in early because the space flight has already started to thrust into motion to overcome the force of gravity. Maybe we'll have to pass your number or even the moon before you join in for the fun. Maybe you're just trying to catch up to my most recent episode, which could be episode 50, episode 100, or maybe episode 200, 1000. They'll continue to head towards infinity as well. My portfolio is only around $1,400 at this time. I've been depositing $100 per episode. Yes, we're moving slowly, but as mentioned, we're just getting started. I added another $100 to my cash position. It's about $550 in Penn National Gaming or $500 give or take in Fiverr International. A lot of money? No way. Not in my opinion. Fiverr reports earnings this week, and I'm still deciding if I want to allocate more money to that position prior to the earnings release, which will swing up or down a large percentage. If it does indeed go down after earnings are released, that may be even a better buying opportunity to reduce my cost basis. I'll have to listen in to the earnings call and review the updated financials to make sure my bull thesis is still intact. Will you be following along as well? If so, glad to discuss any thoughts and opinions on any stocks in my portfolio. Another goal for this channel is to build an audience of like-minded individuals that want to multiply money and also have a lot of fun during the journey. Make sure to listen in for the subscriber giveaways to all the loyal fans out there. I'm looking to give back in a big way as we grow together. Let's end it there. Portfolio is a little over $1,400. This is a long term journey, and any signs of a pullback are welcomed, in my opinion. As always, do your own research prior to making any investments. Read the disclaimer on your screen fully. Remember, all opinions in this episode are mine and mine alone. I'm not a financial advisor, and this video is for entertainment purposes only. Maybe I'll see you again in the next episode. Big things planned ahead. Stay tuned. Peace.